Just sat on the bike with it nailed full open, and it's hard to appreciate how the engine actually will stand up to such revs, you know. Certainly at Hockenheim I thought a couple of times, Christ, how can it keep going when it's just revving for, you know, it's revving flat out for miles.
Yeah.
But they seem to keep going.
We have got this beautiful Gsxr 750 Srad, the 1998 model, the first of the fuel injection models. This bike has surprised me incredibly. I never thought that I would fall in love with this bike. Being a die-hard Italian Ducati Aprilia fan, which I still am, we bought it just to try it out and see what grows on us. And I've always wanted to ride one of these. I've not rode the 600, but it absolutely surprised me. Taught me the error of my ways. And if you've never rode one of these, oh by the way, I've got a lovely bike tech stool which can roll around my garage. And this is in absolute pristine condition. The previous owner had this for around about 11 years. It was just sat in his garage gathering dust. So we've got it home. We've done a little bit of work on it. It had a slight misfire, but that just worked out to be a faulty spark plug. We've changed all four. We've changed the oil and the filter. The air filter was all crammed up and gummy. The brake fluids were all black, so we've got that sorted out. Adjusted the throttle, give it a little bit of play. Swapped the clutch lever because that was worn out, and the bike rides beautiful. It's not had any modifications. It's all totally standard because we like standard bikes. I think it gives them their original feel. So I've rode it. You've rode it. Did it surprise you?
It did actually. It was really, really smooth on delivery.
So what did it surprise you about? Because when you initially saw it, you said it was massive, didn't you?
Yeah, I was a bit surprised really, because when you actually do get onto it, it doesn't feel quite as big as what it is.
No.
And the power delivery on it is really smooth. So you do get to speed pretty quickly, but it's just really, really smooth. It's not notchy. It's just really nice to actually ride. It's lighter than what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it is.
Even with a full tank of gas, it's lighter, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And to be honest with you, you do feel like you're actually on a sports classic bike.
Yeah.
It is a really nice bike.
Yeah. See, I don't like bikes with masses of electronics. I like them just box standard, well engineered, and got some history behind them. This has earned its right in history because it's won some championships. It's done well in the races. The 750 was taking on some almost 1000cc bikes at one time. So. It really surprised me and opened my eyes to other bikes, and I like the look of it. Most people would say it looks fat, the big bulky back end and all this plastic, but I think it gives it character. I prefer it because I think bikes these days, they've got less plastic and less fairing on them, and there's no room for glossy graphics like this. But I love the cockpit on it. I like the dials, not the digital ones. I love how the screen is slightly faded in colour, so it just gives it that classic feel when you're riding it. And you get all this, I don't think it's real carbon fibre, but you get all this carbon fibre on the mudguard and the clocks there as well. You don't get on the 600. And it holds a lot of fuel. Oh, and the storage space, most importantly.
The storage space.
This is immense. Just that the lock is right down here. The storage space, if you're familiar with these, then you'll know what to expect, but it really does come in handy when you're riding, because new bikes these days, you get a toolkit out, you think what's most essential, a 10mm spanner and some pliers, maybe, that's all you can fit, and your little credit card or your phone. But this, you can just fit tons and tons and tons of stuff. It's massive. We actually fit a joint of beef and some shopping in the back there, didn't we? Because we were hungry on the way home.
So we just pulled up at Asda because I want a carvery, and she's gone in for a joint of beef. Right, go for it, get it in there.
Are you ready? This is the only piece of beef they had left. Is it going to fit? That is.
Oh yeah, there's loads of room in there.
Do you reckon we can fit the Brussels sprouts in?
That's brilliant, isn't it? Right, I think it slots in like that first,
it does, yeah.
And then it clips it. So you couldn't do that with your modern bike.
A massive piece of beef and some Brussels sprouts.
I put the GoPro in my pocket because it's dead anyway.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You couldn't do that with a modern bike because it doesn't have no space in the boot at all, do they?
No, definitely not. That's quite funny.
Right.
Right, should we get home?
Yeah, let's get home.
But it's absolutely huge. Loads of storage space in that. You don't get that on bikes these days. I think they're a little afraid of actually making them bulky these days. But yeah, we've got Michelin Road 5 tyres on. Fantastic tyres. Let's have a look at these.
I actually love these wheels on this bike.
What, the colour or?
The colour and just the finish on them, they're just really, really nice.
Yeah, I love the white and blue, the different shades of blue, and
Yeah.
I think the orange sets it off as well.
It does,
it's really,
yeah.
it's really growing on me.
Yeah.
You look online to buy one, and they've all done over 20, 30, 40,000 miles, but this is 18. I would like to find one that's done 5,000 or under 10 to keep in this colour scheme, but I just love it, absolutely love it. So, shall we get a quick fire up?
Yeah, why not?
Probably won't hear it. I mean, it's pretty quiet, but good, absolutely superb. Not get smoked out, will we? Let's get it on the road. Are you on it or me?
You today?
Alright.
Davey Whittam, judging by the way he rode in race 1, could be well up for this.
superbike enthusiast. Today I'm on the legendary 1998 Gsxr 750 Srad. It is the first of the injection models. This is my first ride on it. It's really weird because I am used to V-twins and this is a completely different experience to me. I never thought that I would like inline fours. I don't really like the sound of the engines on them. They just sound, you know, there's that many inline four engines, and a bit common. But it's a breath of fresh air. Actually, it's quite good. It feels smooth. It hasn't got the torque of a V-twin. But I'll tell you what, I kid you not, instantly I want to get this laid down in those corners. For an old bike, this feels switched on and accurate. The steering is very accurate. The brakes are crap. The power delivery is smooth, and if you time it right, just punching out the corners, then you can have a good launch. But the gear shift is smooth on it. It's got no steering damper, but it certainly takes off when it wants to. Got a little, I want to adjust my clutch there. It's very comfy. It's a little bit bouncy than I thought. It's not back caning bouncy. A little bit more bouncy than the Aprilia, that's for sure. But the corners on it, corners excellent. I feel very confident on the corners. Lovely. Yes, I like it. I'm getting a little bit of cramp in my hip. What gear am I in? Holy shit! It's messed up. It's so messed up. There's something loose on my clutch lever, sorry, but I'm afraid it's working its way loose.
I've just taken out my husband's, there he goes on his Aprilia. Just taken out my husband's Suzuki Gsxr Srad 750. Never been on an inline 4 engine. It's a very different bike to what I'm used to. The way it rides, the way it feels, going through the gears, the way it revs. It's an inline 4, which I'm not used to at all. I'm used to a V-twin usually, so this is something a bit different for me. So I've been out a bit on this today. Yes, it's a nice bike. I do like it. I mean, it's a 1998, so it's obviously got the old race technology, and it's a fully stock bike as well, so there's nothing fancy on it, so to speak. But it's a lovely ride. Just getting used to, doesn't have much engine brake, which is a bit odd for me, I suppose, in a sense. So no matter which gear I'm in, it seems to just do the same thing. The position doesn't feel very racy, I have to be honest. It feels quite nice. It's a bit of a combination between the two. We've hit a bit of traffic today as well, so there's a few people out. Husband's bowing his head there to say my God again. It's a fat bike, that's what you call it. It's definitely different. It's fun, it's really fun. You can hear it all the time revving. It's like a proper racer. Bit bouncy, but it's good. I can imagine anybody who likes the old style race bikes from back in the 90s would love this bike. It's in a fantastic condition as well. Looking for all the indicators and everything. Tell you what, that horn's sensitive.
Thing to it.
It's an odd little thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an odd little thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what gear you're in, it just does the same thing.
So I'm absolutely freezing. I've got this new jacket, got it from SMC Bikes at Sheffield. It's a beautiful jacket. I forgot which make it is, I'll have to perhaps show you later. I love the colours of it because it's like a retro styling kind of jacket, but the only problem is, this is definitely for hot weather. It's perforated. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror. There. It's got like, it's like mesh and perforated, so I'm absolutely freezing at the moment. The air is so cold down here. I'm having to tuck in behind the fairing. It must be something to do with the aerodynamics on this bike, because when I'm on my Aprilia I don't feel it at all, but this jacket is definitely gonna have to be replaced until we get warmer weather. So I'm actually that cold right now. My nipples are like bullets. Just want that sun to come out. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. I've got to get tucked in. I've got to get tucked in. Yeah, I'm freezing. I feel like buying another jacket. I've usually been alright in this jacket, but it's not a winter coat at all. Here we are, the Hill of Doom. Can she hack the Hill of Doom on her new bike? Right, so inline 4s have zero engine brake. Zero engine brake. and the back brake on this is crap. It does want pads, I feel, or adjusting. There's a bit of travel in the lever, but it's smooth. It's very smooth. It's wet here. Bloody what? Oh my god. It's a good job I've got I've got an adventurous tyre on. A touring tyre. That's the first time I have been out in the wet.
Pulling over? Shall we pull over?
I'm not stopping here.
Ah, no.
Let's go. It's freezing up here. It is freezing. I'll wait for wifey. Just like that, you're doing 30 miles an hour.
Can't believe it's just started raining.
Yeah, I know. Thought it was going to be sunshiny today.
I know. Go.
Should we check his fuel, see what we like? How good they are? Oh, mine's okay, I think, yeah. I don't know when this is...
It's hardly used, though.
Mine's like, kind of there. Mine. Kind of there.
It's wet up there, isn't it? Did you see me lose my back end on the first corner?
No! Look at us there, out in the wet. How does it feel though? Is that a lot more desirable and better to ride than the
Have you not noticed?
than the red ornament?
Yeah, than the red ornament, yeah.
I suppose so, yeah, I can bloody hear you in front of me, I can hear you behind me.
It's a bit loud, really.
than the ride going. You're steaming up in that. Have you got your vents open?
I'm a bit warm.
Oh, I've got your vents are all shut. You want them open?
Yeah.
I think. Is that a vent there?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it's a vent, so there you go. I'll be well happy with it. It's performing at its best. It feels a lot different to what it did when I last took it out.
How about the tyres? How are the tyres?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I've not really got it down or anything, because, if you know what I mean. So, the back brake wants adjusting. He wants moving up a little bit.
Yeah.
But apart from that, that's been really good.
Them brakes are keen.
Are they better?
On the Ducati, I had to pull it right in. I only have to touch that.
Yeah, these are. I had these Brembo. These are 16. I think it was 19 piston my 11, but they are them. They're quite keen. Them.
Yeah, really good. I like it.
That's the first time we've been out in the wet.
I know. And all the way down I've been saying, is it going to rain? Is it not going to rain? We're not sure.
Yeah, you do want a tyre. I mean, that's squared off, is that? You might not look it, but I can see there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see here, it's like square. It looks crap anyway.
It just flicks a bit, that's all, you know.
Yeah, only if tyre pressure's a bit too much in it, I don't know, but we'll see. It might have a bit too much tyre pressure, maybe, but it doesn't feel grippy, it feels slippy. It does. You know me. What is it? Maxis.
I think he's going to need to be treated to a pair of new tyres.
Yeah. These are really good. These like.
Are they grippy?
They are. I mean, it probably suits those roads. This is that Michelin Road 5.
Yeah.
They're expensive, but because it's got like it's got loads of tread in it.
Yeah.
And here on the corners you can see there's no tread there, so you got lots of rubber on the road. But really good, and it suits these roads because it's like it looks more like not a sports tyre but a touring tyre, so all road surfaces, you know. So I think that's a good choice, to be fair. Yeah. Especially around here, because there's a lot of gravel washed onto the roads, isn't there?
Yeah, up there. Did you see as we were coming down this bit just here?
Yeah.
Did you see all the gravel coming down there?
Yeah.
And all the water as well. So, but yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't felt unsafe. It's felt really stable and I've really enjoyed it, but that tyre definitely needs changing.
That looks crap, doesn't it?
It needs, I think it just needs a new set of tyres, yeah.
You know we're not friends, so tell me, what are we? You know that I hate this game. You apologize, always say that you're sorry, but why does it feel the same? What you thinking? Stop playing all these games. You apologize, always say that you're sorry, but why does it feel the same inside? Nothing's changed. I used to keep my cool, but when it comes to you, first when I'm with ya. I never think before I do. I always fall head first, best believe that I'm the fool when it comes to you. I always fall head first when I'm with ya. I never think before I do. No, I always fall head first, best believe that I'm the fool when it comes to you.
So if you're ever in the mind for buying a Gsxr 750 and never owned one before, I would highly recommend it. I now respect these bikes. So long.